In the world of archaeology, sometimes the most incredible discoveries happen when we least expect them. Imagine digging in your backyard or renovating your home, and instead of finding ordinary dirt, you stumble upon relics of the past that could rewrite history. Sounds like a plot straight out of a movie, right? Well, in 2023, that's exactly what happened to several ordinary people whose backyard projects turned into extraordinary archaeological finds. In this video, we'll dive into 3 shocking discoveries made by people just like you and me, who didn't know they were sitting on the secrets of the past. From ancient dolphin skeletons to mysterious hidden cache, these discoveries not only fascinated the local communities, but also posed moral, ethical, and historical dilemmas. So stay tuned till the end, because these stories are far from ordinary. Section 1. The Dolphin Skeleton Discovery. What if a backyard DIY project led to uncovering a piece of history that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about prehistoric life? In the world of archaeology, you don't always have to go on an expedition or dig in far-off deserts to make a significant discovery. Sometimes, all it takes is a backyard project and a bit of luck. That's exactly what happened to Paul MacDonald, a father of 2 from Stirling, Scotland. One day, while working on a DIY project to dig a swimming pool for his kids, his excavator struck something unusual. At first, it seemed like just another obstacle in the dirt. But as MacDonald continued to dig, he realized that what he had uncovered wasn't just another rock or root. It was something much more profound. Hidden beneath the earth, about 80 centimeters below the surface, lay the well-preserved skeleton of an ancient dolphin. The skeleton was dated back to a staggering 88,000 years ago, right at the tail end of the last ice age, a time when the area was submerged by an inland sea. The dolphin bones were not just an isolated find. Alongside them, MacDonald discovered a broken tool made from deer antler. This tool likely belonged to ancient human hunters, who may have used it to butcher the dolphins for food. The significance of this find wasn't just in the bones of the dolphin. It was the story it told about human survival during prehistoric times. MacDonald quickly realized that he wasn't just dealing with an interesting find. He had stumbled upon a piece of history that could change our understanding of the past. He wisely handed over the remains to the National Museum of Scotland, where experts could properly preserve and study them. Sometimes the most significant discoveries come when we least expect them. What MacDonald unearthed wasn't just a relic of the past. It was a glimpse into the ancient survival strategies of humans. And it all happened because of a swimming pool. This discovery reminds us that history is often just beneath our feet, waiting to be uncovered. We don't always need a high-budget expedition or years of academic research. Sometimes all it takes is a bit of curiosity and a shovel. The world is full of stories, and who knows? The next discovery could be in your own backyard. Section 2. The Hidden Fortune. What happens when a treasure that should bring excitement instead brings a wave of mystery and tragedy? Now let's move from Scotland to Chicago, where a man named John was working on his yard when he uncovered something that would make anyone's heart race: a hidden stash of $150,000 in cash. At first, the discovery seemed like a stroke of luck. The money was neatly stacked in rolls of 10s and 20s, bundled in packs of 1,000 bills. It was the kind of find that could change anyone's life overnight. But the story didn't end with a happy ending. After the discovery, John's health started to decline rapidly. He suffered from diabetes, and shortly after finding the money, he passed away unexpectedly. The intrigue deepened when a neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, revealed a peculiar story about her late mother. According to her, the money was cursed. Her mother had suffered from dementia and had hidden the cash years ago, believing it was cursed and would bring misfortune. As if the mystery weren't bizarre enough, John's father, who was set to receive a reward for the discovery, suffered a heart attack shortly after the news broke. The entire community was left grappling with questions. Was the money really cursed? And who would ultimately get to claim it? This wasn't just an unexpected discovery of cash. It became the center of a local legend. with rumors of a curse that followed the money. What was once a stroke of good luck turned into a series of misfortunes, and the mystery deepened. The story of the hidden money brings to light how people perceive sudden wealth through the lens of superstition. There's something about discovering large sums of money that makes us uneasy. Deep down, we might feel that such wealth comes at a cost. The curse might not be real, but it serves as a metaphor for the moral and emotional baggage that can come with unexpected riches. This story challenges our idea of fortune and fate. Sometimes, the consequences of a discovery can ripple out in ways we never anticipate, affecting not just the finder, but their entire community. Section 3. The Bowling Balls of Michigan. What's the connection between hundreds of old bowling balls and a forgotten chapter of local history? Our final story takes us to Norton Shores, Michigan, where David Olson, during a routine backyard renovation, made a bizarre and unexpected discovery: 158 Brunswick bowling balls buried in his yard. At first, Olson thought it was a fluke, maybe a couple of balls from a long-lost game or something strange from the past. But as he dug deeper, he found more and more, uncovering a bizarre collection that seemed to have no reason for being there. This find wasn't random, though. It actually revealed an interesting piece of local history. You see, in the mid-20th century, the Brunswick Bowling Factory, based in Michigan, had a practice of discarding or repurposing defective or damaged bowling balls. The balls Olson found were likely part of that process. The history behind them is not just about objects. They tell the story of the local industry, its rise, and how they dealt with waste or unsellable products. What seemed like an odd discovery at first became a window into Michigan's industrial past, showing how even the most mundane items, from bowling balls to discarded tools, can hold historical significance when you look closely. What started as a renovation project turned into an archaeological find, shedding light on the local history of Michigan's bowling industry. 158 bowling balls may not seem like much, but they were a clue to a forgotten chapter of history. Sometimes, the most interesting finds come from the things we take for granted. A bowling ball isn't exactly a rare artifact, but it's a reminder that everyday objects can carry stories we don't even realize. David Olson's discovery teaches us that history doesn't always have to be grand or ancient. It can be tied to the things we use daily. Every object has a story, and sometimes it's buried just beneath the surface. So, what do these mind-blowing discoveries teach us? First, they show us that curiosity unlocks the door to the unknown. If you're willing to dig a little deeper, you never know what secrets you might uncover. Secondly, they remind us that wealth isn't just a blessing. It can come with its own set of challenges. And finally, they prove that history isn't just buried in ancient ruins. It's all around us, hidden in the most ordinary of places. The next time you're out in your garden or tackling that home project, don't just think about what's in front of you. Look closer. What if the next shovelful of dirt brings you face to face with a discovery that will change the way we understand the past? The world is full of hidden gems, and sometimes they're right beneath our feet. If you love these amazing stories, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss out on more incredible tales from the arcane universe. And hey, let me know in the comments, what's the craziest thing you've ever found while working on a project? You might just be sitting on a secret of your own. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries hidden in the world around you.